Kylian Mbappe is anticipated to join Real Madrid prior to the Euros, with his presentation as a new signing slated between June 3rd and 6th, before joining the French national team. Amidst a packed summer that includes participation in the Olympics in Paris, Real Madrid faces a tight window to properly welcome him. In other news, Chelsea's Ben Chilwell is confronting another injury hurdle, necessitating a visit to a knee specialist due to a recurring issue, amidst a season plagued by injuries for Chelsea, impacting several key players. Meanwhile, Manchester City's Pep Guardiola attributes the team's demanding schedule to broadcasters, highlighting the challenges faced in preparing for a crucial match against Liverpool even as he made significant changes to ensure the team's competitiveness in the Champions League. Hello everyone, today we have selected up-to-date and reliable sports information. We sincerely thank you for choosing and listening to us. Please subscribe and like. Analysis. How should Barcelona's centre-back options look going into next season? Barcelona's centre-back options for next season should prioritize keeping Araujo and Cubarsí as the main defensive partnership due to their potential. Riyad is likely to stay while Garcia may be sold or loaned out. The dilemma lies between Christensen and Kound, with one likely to be sold based on versatility and financial considerations. The final decision will depend on the new manager's preferences and vision for the team. Benitez returns to Bernabeu as Liga leaders Madrid face Celta. Real Madrid, currently leading La Liga, will face Rafa Benitez's Celta Vigo side, who are struggling in 17th place. Madrid are looking to bounce back after a draw against Valencia and a lackluster performance in the Champions League. Key player Jude Bellingham is suspended, while long-term absentees include Courtois, Alaba, and Militao. Benitez faces pressure from some Celta fans, but he remains focused on supporting his team. This is Benitez's first return to the Bernabeu since being sacked in 2016. In another match, Athletic Bilbao will visit Las Palmas as they aim to secure a top-4 finish. Freiburg's Gregoritsch strikes late to sink West Ham. In the first leg of their Europa League last 16 tie, Freiburg secured a 1-0 victory over West Ham with a late tap-in goal from Michael Gregoritsch. The match saw Freiburg goalkeeper Noah Atubalu make a crucial save to deny West Ham's Jared Bowen. Despite West Ham's appeals for a penalty in stoppage time, Freiburg held on to their lead after a VAR review. Freiburg captain Christian Gunter expressed pride in his team's performance, while West Ham captain Kurt Zouma admitted they played poorly. Gregoritsch, the goalscorer, acknowledged some luck in the outcome and highlighted the lengthy VAR review. Freiburg, aiming to reach the quarterfinals for the first time, had previously drawn with Bayern Munich. Five-star Liverpool stroll past Sparta, Roma thrash Brighton. Liverpool cruised to a 5-1 victory over Sparta Prague in the Europa League, while Roma dominated Brighton 4-0. AC Milan defeated Slavia Prague 4-2, and Bayer Leverkusen came back from 2-0 down to draw 2-2 with Karabag. Liverpool, under Jurgen Klopp, remained strong contenders for multiple trophies despite injury concerns. Darwin Núñez impressed with 2 goals for Liverpool, while Roma continued their good form under Daniele De Rossi. Leverkusen's unbeaten streak continued with a late comeback against Karabag. Jude Bellingham avoids punishment for alleged Mason Greenwood slur. Jude Bellingham has avoided punishment over an alleged slur aimed at Mason Greenwood, with the Spanish FA dismissing the case due to lack of credible evidence. Bellingham had allegedly muttered the word rapist at Greenwood, but the expert was unable to determine what was actually said. Greenwood had previously been charged with attempted rape, assault, and coercive behavior, but charges were dropped in February 2023. Pep Guardiola makes it clear who is to blame for grueling schedule before Liverpool trip. Pep Guardiola blamed broadcasters for Manchester City's grueling schedule ahead of their Champions League win over FC Copenhagen. He made 7 changes to the team in preparation for a match against Liverpool, criticizing the lack of recovery time between games. Guardiola also expressed confidence in City's ability to compete in the Champions League. Brighton defender Veltman. We must learn from this Roma defeat. Brighton defender Joel Veltman acknowledges the need to learn from their 4-0 defeat to Roma in the Europa League, emphasizing that defeats offer valuable lessons. He points out that Roma's experience in European competitions showed in the match. Veltman expresses disappointment in Brighton's performance but highlights the importance of learning from the defeat and focusing on the positives. Despite injuries, he stresses that they must maintain their team style. Veltman credits Roma for disrupting their game and acknowledges the challenge of facing a heavy result ahead of the second leg. He looks ahead to their upcoming match and emphasizes the continuous learning and improvement needed in football. Chilwell sent to knee specialist as Chelsea star's injury nightmare continues. Chelsea defender Ben Chilwell is set to see a knee specialist after suffering another injury setback, missing their upcoming match against Newcastle United. Chilwell has struggled with hamstring and knee issues in the past, with Mauricio Pochettino being cautious about the latest injury. Chelsea has faced significant injury problems throughout the season, with several players like Levi Colwill and Conor Gallagher also facing fitness issues. The team is without key players like Benoit Badiashile, Wesley Fofana, and others, while Carney Chukwuemeka is nearing a return to training. Salary demands could scupper Barcelona exit in summer transfer window. Barcelona may face challenges in offloading Sergiño Dest in the summer transfer window due to his salary demands. The USMNT fullback, currently on loan at PSV Eindhoven, has impressed the Eredivisie leaders who are interested in making his deal permanent. However, negotiations could be affected by Dest's salary expectations, with PSV potentially asking him to take a pay cut. Barcelona will be looking to raise funds to address their wage bill deficit, and Dest's situation adds to their financial considerations. With just a year left on his contract, Barcelona may have limited negotiating power in moving Dest on, especially considering the amortization still owed on his contract. Former Bayern manager Hansi Flick has major advocate internally at Barcelona. Former Bayern Munich manager Hansi Flick is being considered as a potential option for the Barcelona managerial position in the summer. Flick, who has a strong relationship with Barcelona president Joan Laporta and star consultant Pini Zahavi, is seen favorably due to his success at Bayern Munich, where he won the treble in 2020. Despite previous reports suggesting Flick had fallen out of favor with Barcelona, star striker Robert Lewandowski's support and Zahavi's influence could bolster his case. Flick is reportedly learning Spanish and has connections with key players like Ilkay Gundogan, Marc-Andre ter Stegen, and Lewandowski. With Flick being available and free of charge, he is among the top candidates for the Barcelona job alongside Thomas Tuchel. Martin Skrtel. Liverpool-Man City always a big game, but it won't decide title. Former Liverpool defender Martin Skrtel believes that the upcoming match between Liverpool and Manchester City will not decide the outcome of the Premier League title race. Skrtel acknowledges the importance of the game but points out that there are still many matches to be played and other contenders like Arsenal in the mix. He emphasizes the significance of home advantage for Liverpool at Anfield and the impact of fan support on the team's performance. Skrtel also praises Jurgen Klopp's legacy at Liverpool and suggests Xabi Alonso as a potential replacement for Klopp, highlighting his success at Bayer Leverkusen. Skrtel will be playing in the Liverpool Legends game against Ajax counterparts and encourages fans to attend, with proceeds supporting social projects by the LFC Foundation. Barcelona will face competition for Nagelsmann as Klopp future looms large. Barcelona are considering Julian Nagelsmann as a potential managerial candidate for the upcoming vacancy, but they may face competition for his signature. Nagelsmann's future with the German national team is uncertain, and Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp's decision could influence the situation. Klopp's potential sabbatical has led to speculation about him taking over the German national team, with Sandro Wagner possibly serving as an interim solution. Barcelona had also shown interest in Klopp before inquiring about Nagelsmann. Xavi's departure has left Barcelona in need of a new manager, but they are not in a position to appoint a temporary manager. Kylian Mbappe set to be presented as Real Madrid signing before Euros. Kylian Mbappe is expected to sign with Real Madrid before the start of the Euros. If this happens, his presentation as a new signing will take place between the 3rd and 6th of June, before he joins up with the French national team. Mbappe's busy summer also includes the Olympics in Paris, leaving little time for Real Madrid to give him a proper welcome.